And something that everyone has on their kitchen counter, a loaf of bread, is exactly 4 inches wide. So imagine doing front flips and back flips on a 16-foot long loaf of bread. The soccer goal is 8 yards wide and it's 8 feet tall. But thanks to Erica Owens, for 8 Cougar opponents, that has not been big enough. All 3 national championships for BYU came when one of these 2 cases was a part of the program. But since then, Cougar fans have had to wait 10 long years for another. Time for redemption. The defending national champs in town taking on our men's volleyball team. Cougs v. Anteaters. To the field house we go. Abend sei Sean von Tim Daubert. That's German for have you heard of Tim Daubert? Nicht in seinem Haus. Not in his house. Once again from the All-22 view. Jamal Williams without the ball, tackled by 2 Texas players. Taysom with the ball, completely untouched. Next is UConn, President Obama's pick to win it all. What's the mindset heading into this Sweet 16 matchup?
I think more than anything, just to go out there and give our best.
I officially welcome you to the San Diego Toreros hit parade. 14 batters, 7 hits, 7 runs, all in the 2nd inning alone. New pitcher, same story. San Diego led this one 9-0. You see a perfect pass here, puts all sorts of pressure on these USC blockers because BYU's offense has all sorts of options. And the star of the show herself gave me a call fresh off that 10th place finish. I asked her about the Olympic experience and particularly about the opening ceremonies.
I was crying. I was bawling the whole time.
Nick Marshall from 80 yards away. Boom, baby. A miracle game winner for Auburn. Listen to the call.
Stands in, steps up, going to throw downfield, just a home run ball, and it is tipped up. And Lewis got it on the deflection. Lewis is going to score.
The Cougars did have 2 100-yard rushers. None of them know is Jamal Williams. I asked Coach Kelly after the game what they were able to do to stop number 21. Football fans in Provo know all about the Cougars' stellar defense, but the other football team on BYU's campus is also shutting down opponents' offenses. The BYU women's soccer team has won 4 straight games and has not allowed a single goal during that streak.
We are doing better than I thought we would. I didn't think that we would be getting shutouts like we are.
Senior goalkeeper Erica Owens turned the shutout streak into a West Coast Conference Player of the Week award.
It's a big honor, obviously, to be listed as one of the few players that the West Coast Conference recognizes.
It's an honor well-deserved for Owens. She has a way of frustrating opponents with her incredible saves. The soccer goal is 8 yards wide, and it's 8 feet tall. But thanks to Erica Owens, for 8 Cougar opponents, that has not been big enough. Owens leads the WCC with those 8 shutouts. She's also the leader in fewest goals allowed.
If I do make a mistake, she'll be there to pick up my mistake and save us.
Those saves by Owens may potentially carry BYU on another deep run come playoff time.
I don't think another run in the NCAA is potential. I think it is going to happen.
Erica, this reporter stands corrected. From BYU's campus, Dave Neeley, CougTube. Imagine you're a 6th grader, and when you show up to school one morning, you find out that instead of doing math and science, you'll be playing football with Jamal Williams and Taysom Hill. That's exactly what happened for more than 1,000 6th graders yesterday at the annual BYU Sports Hero Day.
BYU. Hill. There it goes. Touchdown.
Do it in.
Godfrey back set to Gray. That's your winner. Williams. How about a touchdown run?
Why is it called Sports Hero Day?
Some research that we did a few years ago determined 6th graders have heroes, and that's kind of their hero stage and where they really look up to people. And we kind of took that idea and went, oh, well, a lot of kids look up to sports heroes.
1,200 of those 6th graders got to meet some of those heroes, bringing smiles to their faces.
How many guys like to dance?
And thanks to J Swag Daddy, maybe even a few new dance moves. But it's not just the kids that appreciated the experience.
This just helps me more to be a good person and to stay on the right path.
More than 100 BYU athletes from 11 different teams passed, putted, and served with the kids, showing that their reach goes far beyond the playing field.
it's a big deal to us as athletes to get to interact with them, and it means a lot to us to see how we can influence them in their lives.
Their messages were simple.
You don't need to be a sports hero. You can be a hero just in everyday life and being a good person and a good character.
You just need to be you. You need to become the best you that you possibly can.
We're creating memories and experiences for these kids that they normally wouldn't be able to have.
One of those memories being in a real-life BYU football huddle. On the BYU campus, Dave Neeley, CougTube. Okay, I have one more question, maybe the most important one. What will it take for me to get you guys to use this as one of your play calls? You could call it the Dave Neeley.
We could.
And guaranteed 6 points every time you hold this thing up.
We're actually looking for new signs, so I'll have to take that and present it to Coach and I.
All right, Coach, it's been a pleasure. Congratulations on making it back to BYU.
Thank you, I appreciate
Good luck
it.
this season.
Thank you very much.
So apart from if they're going to use the sign, I want to know what academic advice did he give you?
His advice was to come to BYU. And
There
you
you
know
go.
what? Honestly, my advice to him was also come to BYU, so it's awesome that
Here you
we're
both are.
up here in
Yep.
Provo.